SCNR, Putin offers asylum to foreigners rejecting neoliberal ideals. Russian officials will begin issuing 3-month visas in September. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. And the 3-month visa thing, we're going to have to talk about that because that seems sus to me. Anyway, thanks for coming by my channel and supporting me in my endeavor to root out the woke mind virus. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube does unsubscribe people every single day. You can find me on Rumble, Twitter, BitChute, and Odyssey. So what is going on here with this? Russia's actually going to offer visas to people who are fleeing neoliberal ideals, woke ideals. All right. Russian President Vladimir Putin has announced a new initiative aimed at welcoming foreign nationals who seek refuge from what he describes as neoliberal ideals in their home countries. Really? Because welcoming foreign nationals. Okay, here's the thing. Last time I checked, Russia is not too friendly with the black peoples. Not too friendly with a lot of people who are not white. Let's just put it that way. They're going to welcome all these Americans here, people who can trace their ancestry back generations, but they're not white. Are they going to want to welcome them into Russia? I don't know if this is even a real article, but all right. The policy reported by Russian state media agency TASS offers temporary asylum and residence to those who align with traditional values as defined by the Russian government. Okay, so there's a big red flag there. What are traditional values? Putin's decree allows foreign nationals who wish to escape neoliberal ideals to apply for residence in Russia. The policy is framed as providing humanitarian support for individuals fleeing cultural shifts perceived as negative and attracting those who embrace conservative values. Now, it says right here, apply for residence in Russia. A 3-month visa, I mean, so you're going to let somebody come to your country for 3 months and then apply for residence? Is that how this is going to work? I don't think it says in the article. But giving somebody a 3-month visa to come to your country is nothing. I think I can get a 6-month visa to go to Russia. I don't know. I mean, I've never traveled to Russia. I've never tried. But I can get a visa to go to Russia. It's not like they're not letting Americans visit Russia. We're allowed to. Under the new directive, foreign nationals will be eligible to apply for 3-month visas outside the quota approved by the Russian government and without the need to provide documentation providing their knowledge of the Russian language, Russian history, or basic laws. Okay, so this is outside of their normal, who they let into the country. But I mean, 3 months is nothing. This culture war has been going on for over a decade, well over a decade now. If you ask me, it's been going on for 100 years or more, and it's been wrong the whole time. But people don't want to listen to me. You can tell by the size of my YouTube channel. Residence applications can be based on the applicant's rejection of their home country's policies, which Russia claims are aimed at imposing destructive neoliberal ideals that run counter to traditional Russian spiritual and moral values. This move follows recent comments by Putin in which he instructed his government to develop a program to promote traditional Russian spiritual and moral values abroad. The Russian president has frequently criticized Western nations, labeling them satanic and accusing them of rejecting moral norms, particularly in context of debates surrounding gender identity and children's access to sex change surgeries. Well, I mean, satanic and rejecting moral norms. We did see the intro to the Olympics, didn't we? The new asylum policy is part of Russia's broader strategy to attract conservative Westerners. Last year, Russian officials announced plans to construct a migrant village for conservative American and Canadian expatriates. Like I said, though, there's a lot of black and brown people in America and Canada. You want those people coming to Russia? Because they'd be considered American nationalists, Canadian nationalists. Timur Bezlengurov, a migration lawyer at Moscow's Vista Foreign Business Support, reported that around 200 families have expressed interest in immigrating to Russia for ideological reasons. The reason is propaganda of radical values. Today, they have 70 genders, and who knows what will come next, he said. Yeah, it's ridiculous. In recent days, Russian officials have also linked the country's adherence to traditional values with a supposed immunity to the infectious viral disease Mpox, also known as monkeypox. Last week, the World Health Organization declared Mpox a global health emergency following an outbreak in Africa and confirmed case in Sweden. The WHO has advised that the virus primarily affects men who have sex with men. Well, that's an easy thing to fix right there. That's extremely easy to fix. But again, I have all these ideas that are easy to, easy ideas to fix things, but nobody wants to implement them. I don't understand why. Russian authorities are expected to begin issuing 3-month visas to asylum applicants starting in September. Moscow is also reportedly working on a list of countries it claims are imposing unhealthy values on its citizens. And that's the end of the article. There are no comments, apparently. I think if you're a young man and you're going to defect to Russia for 3 months, you're going to be put on the front lines in the Ukrainian war. But defecting to or going to a foreign country is a good idea for a lot of reasons. You get to see how other people live and how good you have it in the United States. And I think that we should do something to get Americans out of this country so they can see the rest of the world and see how good they have it here. But the real reason to leave the country is stuff like this. Megan is 20. Looks like she's getting alcohol poured into her mouth. I don't know what that is. I'll make your whole week and you'll make my whole week. And then there's 2 traps there. I don't know. I shoplift from yard sales. I do not shave my armpits. No need to pull out. I'm involved in an MMA fight ring and no fetus can reside within my womb. I am banned from all federal buildings, Aldi's, Walmart, and I have outstanding warrants in Ohio, Minnesota, and California. I don't know if Megan is real, but why would you even post something like this? Seriously, you think? I mean, I'm sure she gets hits too. That's the crazy thing is these guys out here are so hard up they'll get with Megan, thinking they're going to get into a long-term relationship. Definitely would not want to go. She says right here, no need to pull out. So that means she's getting raw dogged by how many different men? Here we have Demi Lee, who's 27. She's pretty, right? Her profile just says this: ready for something different. Yeah, I bet she is ready for something different because above that it says 4 children. Demi Lee at 27, you have 4 children. I bet you have 4 different baby daddies too. Wouldn't surprise me. These women today in America, man. Here we have Sarah, 20. She's a lifeguard, County College of Morris. She says, I don't want to bang. I banged like 60 guys in 2 semesters. I need love, MRFers. As a goddess, I am very romantic, but can be a deadly seductress when needed. I carry myself highly. I don't F around. Yeah, so if you don't want to bang, why did you bang 60 guys in 2 semesters? Why would a man want to have anything to do with you? Period. You're not worth his time and trouble. If you're going to post this on the internet for everybody to see with a picture of you, these women don't understand. We got a girl with no name here. Her name's been scratched out. She's 20 though. I'm not here for games. I'm 20 and I'm expecting a baby in April. Looking to find someone to chat with and kick up with. If you ain't ready for me and my child, don't even message. Only like black men. Yeah. So I see a very bright future for this young lady, don't you guys? They wonder why. I see these TikToks of the women going, men don't like us. The men I always chase after these different men. I don't even care if they make money. I just want to be with a man. And then if they just throw me aside, it's like, yeah, it's because you do stuff like this. Now we have another girl with no name. She's 29. She's an ophthalmic technician. Let's make this clear. I am not, and I repeat, not looking for a hookup. I'm in this for the long haul and not just random hookups. It's time to settle down. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I mean, the fact that she's 29 makes me think that she has hooked up before and now she's looking to settle down, so I'm concerned about that. I am a single mother of 3 amazing children. I have 2 beautiful girls. One is 8 and one is 5. I also have a son who is 2 months old. These little beings are my world. They are my heart. So if you don't like kids, keep swiping left. Yeah, no. I'm going to be saying no to this girl. What the heck? Man, I ran into the same situation. Okay? Similar situation, I should say. I don't know if I've ever told you. I probably have, but maybe you haven't heard this story. So I knew a girl. She would have gone out with me. She would have. We could have been together. The thing is, she had 2 baby daddies and 4 kids. So it's like, what? I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not getting, and she is also would tell me stories about, hooking up with guys. Like, no, you're not quality. I'm not going to be with you because you're not quality. You can refrain. You can go, okay, maybe I'm not going to do this thing with this guy because I don't know him. Whereas you're going to look for somebody who's looking for a relationship. She was attractive enough. She was young enough. And she just had all this baggage with her. It's like, what am I going to step into? And this is the problem. This is why you need to leave the West. This is why I hated this country for so long, is because the women in America are not quality women. It's so hard to find a decent girl here in the United States. So hard to find. Now, it's probably a lot easier if you go out there and develop game. I don't know how to do that. I can't tell you how to do that. I do know, I can tell you this much. You got to go talk to girls. You got to talk to a lot of girls. You got to keep talking to girls. You got to make friends. Make friends with a girl. Like, get some girls who are your friends, who are attractive, who you're not trying to date. Try to do that, because attractive girls have attractive girlfriends. Even average-looking girls have attractive girlfriends, etc. So you can find girls that way, but typically the attractive girls aren't single for long. So you gotta strike when the iron is hot. You gotta just like be ready, like pounce on those attractive girls. I guess you have to go out to like nightclubs and stuff. You have to go out where girls are going to be, where attractive girls are going to be. But it's weird. Girls go out to nightclubs even though they have boyfriends. It's stupid. And sometimes their boyfriends actually work at the nightclubs. Sometimes their boyfriends are bouncers at the nightclubs. So it's such a stupid game here in the West. Like, you can't find a quality woman. Or if you can, there are some. You can. They're just hard. They're few and far between. It's so hard to find them. It's kind of like the opposite. If you go to Eastern Europe, Russia, Eastern Asia, the girls there, it's like reversed what it is here. It's like one in 100 is a bad girl, and here in the United States, 99 are bad girls. 99 out of 100 are bad girls. So that's why you need to go to Russia or some other country, not to get away from the woke. I mean, obviously, this is all part and parcel. This is what caused these women to be stupid in the first place. It was our woke ideals. But you get rid of that, and you'd have a bunch of good girls running around. Well, we can't have that. It's too late. It's too far gone. I don't think the pendulum is going to swing back to where there's going to be a bunch of good girls. Because women are very emotional creatures. They're going to act on their emotions. They're going to act on their urges. They're going to act on their feelings. So they're going to take whatever chance they can take to, get what they want in the moment. So, and then it leads to, guess what? Unwanted pregnancies. Anyway, that's all I got for you this time. I'll see you in the next video.